Wow, really?
I'll show you. It's really easy. Okay, you want to use your cell phone or a laptop? The code's really easy to use either way.
I'll use my phone.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay. I'm going to go here and open up a mobile browser. Let's go here and log in. Okay. Now the code is up and running.
Wow.
It takes just a click or two to get started. It's pretty clear what you need to do, but I'll guide you through anyway. Now, press here, and now press here.
Okay, that was easy.
And now here, and then here.
Cool. This is pretty neat.
Okay, now it's all done.
That's it?
Yep, you've run the code for the first time. Was that difficult?
Are you kidding me? That was really easy.
Yep, it's almost completely automatic. The reason why it's so easy to finally make money online is because this is brand new technology that's just been released, so it's much easier than anything before. So, what we're going to do right now is check back in a little bit. You don't have to do anything else. You're done.
Amazing.
Let's come back to this in a couple of hours. For now, let's go grab a bite to eat.
Great.
You're going to be amazed by what happens to Sandy. In fact, I remember the first time I ran this code, I was completely shocked. See, just 2 years ago, I was in a completely different financial situation. I lived with my wife in a small one-bedroom apartment. My wife and I were both unemployed, and I was in massive debt. It was absolutely terrible. If you've ever been in debt, you know exactly what I mean. Debt collectors hounding you on the phone, unpaid bills piling up in your kitchen table, and worst of all, you're afraid you'll never be able to climb out of the hole you've dug. You start thinking you'll be in debt for life. Well, I was desperate for a way out, so I took action and tried something. I tried making money online. Only thing was, I had no idea how to do it. I saw that there were people out there showing off the millions they've made online, so I knew it was possible. But no matter what I tried, no matter how many products I bought and seminars I went to, I still couldn't make any money online. No one was giving me the real answer. It was always too hard, too confusing, or it just didn't work. Again, if you've ever tried making money online, you know what I mean. It can be extremely frustrating when you put your trust in a system and then it just doesn't work. You have fake gurus showing you fake screenshots and selling you fake products. Every day you receive hundreds of emails in your inbox promising you the next big thing, and at the end, they all end up an epic fail, while the fake guru rakes in the money and you rake in the debt. It can seem like nobody wants to give you what you're really looking for. Well, I know what you're looking for. You're looking for something that works every time and that makes money for you whenever you need it. You want something that's going to pay your bills, pay your debts, and help you buy the things you really want. You want a real system that automatically makes money for you online. And hey, that's exactly what I was looking for too. But I couldn't find it on the regular internet. It turns out that it's actually very hard to make money on the regular internet that you and I are used to. If you've tried making money online before and it didn't work, it's because there's not much left out there on the old-fashioned internet. But the mobile internet is something completely different. This realization hit me one day, and I'll never forget it. It was a beautiful summer day. I was in the park, and I noticed something. Everyone except me was on their mobile phones. It was a gorgeous day, but no one cared. They were all too busy surfing the web on their phones. I thought, is there any way I can make money on the mobile web? I ran back home and I did all the research I could. It turned out no one had developed the technology to make money this way. It was a completely untapped market. Or so I thought, because after 3 weeks of research, I finally came across a mention on a tech forum about a cell phone technology that had been creating multimillionaires for the past 9 months. When I followed that link, it brought me to another forum which was locked to the public. I found out that the only way to join was to be invited in. It was an exclusive underground multimillionaire marketers only forum. You had to be invited in by one of its multimillionaire members. And once you were invited, you had to prove that you were a multimillionaire yourself by faxing a copy of your last 3 years' income tax return and a copy of your last 3 months' bank statement. Well, when I read this at the tech forum, I knew I had no chance. I could only dream of becoming a multimillionaire at that time. But at that time, I was desperate. My wife and I didn't have jobs, and our son was just in the middle of college. But in all honesty, I wasn't going to let that stop me. I was going to find my way in, and I was going to learn about this mobile technology. After many weeks of searching and prying and asking every person I met online numerous questions, I eventually met a hacker online, and I shared with him my vision. I told him about this forum that shared this new mobile technology with its members, but that I couldn't get in because it was only for multi-million-dollar income-earning members. I told him that if he could get me in, I would give him 30% of whatever I make. The way I figured, 70% of something is better than 100% of nothing. So a few days later, he called me. He said he had great news. Now, I don't know what he did and how he did it, but eventually he got us a copy of the software. His explanation is that he has an army of geeks, whatever that means. Upon trying this mobile technology, I realized that it was very taskful. I honestly started making money with it, up to $1,000 a day. But the issue was that it took so long for me to get it to run. So for the next 6 months, I took my profits and reinvested them into a team of programmers. I wanted to automate this technology. I wanted to make it dummy-proof, if you know what I mean. I wanted to make this super easy for anyone to use, whether they're beginners or experts at making money online. My wife thought I was crazy. She thought making $1,000 a day should be good enough. But I had bigger dreams. I had dreams of one day becoming a multi-millionaire. So I kept working on the mobile money code for months to perfect it. Months later, what we created was nothing short of groundbreaking. A special code that automatically makes money from the billions of mobile phones around the world. And what's even better is that I was able to automate it. I made it so easy that even my wife was able to start making money with it. And now, even Monica's bank account looks like this. I had the right idea at the right time, and it paid off. Speaking of paydays, let's check back with Sandy and see how much she's made with the mobile money code. Sandy, you ready to see how much you've earned?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm really excited.
Okay, let's call it up. After 2 hours, it looks like you've made... Can you read that number for me?
Oh my God. That is not the number. I mean, that's not possible.
Yep, that's how much you've made. Can you read it out loud?
$228.66. And that's just today. I mean, that came in today.
Yes, and it's yours to keep.
How? I mean, this is incredible. And I'm going to make more tomorrow.
Yes, that's just a couple hours earnings. This is what's now possible with this technology.
This is incredible. I mean, I know I keep saying that, but I don't know what else to say. And it's just so darn easy.
I'm really glad the code delivered for you. This is really going to change lives, and I'm glad you're a part of this.